Okay, happy Thursday. We have a lot to cover in today's video. And gonna try to do it in a relatively short amount of time here. Couple things. So, a lot of drama right now in the market. Want to talk a little bit about Robinhood. I have never owned Robinhood before. I am actually a Robinhood bull, but I ended up choosing SoFi off or it's I last year I chose to invest in SoFi rather than Robinhood, mainly because I do have a Robinhood stock profile, and a lot of times in my life, if I go and do the opposite, because I'm a I absolutely love Robinhood. I also have a Webull account as well too. Webull is my second account, but my main stock profile is a Robinhood account. So my mentality is basically, well, if I go ahead and invest in Robinhood stock, I'm going all in on every single thing. Maybe it's best to diversify a little bit because I don't use SoFi. I actually do have a SoFi account though, but I don't have like any SoFi loans or like SoFi isn't my main checking account and stuff like that. Now on a annual basis though, Robinhood, I got into SoFi back in, oh boy, back in April. Pretty much I got into SoFi around, oh wow, well over a year and a half ago. If I had taken my money and invested in Robinhood, yes. I'm actually up on my main SoFi account, close to 300%. On my Webull account, I'm up about 100%. But if I had taken my money, you're talking, wow. Yeah, you're talking, okay, I would have been up significantly. Now, would I ended up having to sold some of my stuff? Robinhood is still growing. I mean, they just released earnings. They came in with beats. They are still a growing company. Why are they selling off? We'll get to that momentarily. But the whole principle is that if I chose Robinhood stock over SoFi stock, back in early 2024, I would have made life-changing money. However, I do feel the same is going to be coming for SoFi over the next couple of years. Robinhood is just on a gigantic tear. Gigantic tear. Bullish trend, looking awesome. Why are they pulling back? Honestly, because there's a lot of drama right now. We have some drama, especially when it comes to tariffs. Geopolitical drama is really continuous, but it's not as bad as it pretty much like was earlier this year. But if you count tariffs, tariffs, yes, it's geopolitical, but at the same time, it's a little different. So yes, the tariff case is being heard, and then at the same time, this court case could very well be decided not anytime soon. So the market is really, really pulling back right now because of this. We also did get a data report that did come out today. It was the Challenger report. I believe that's the name of it. Challenger report. Let's go ahead and see. Here we go. Yep. Here is more drama as well too. Challenger report highest for the month in 22 years. Job cuts highest in the month for 22 years. Now, the market wants bad data, so the Federal Reserve will be pressured. But if we get really bad data, that's going to spook the market to sell off. And we're getting horrendously bad data. Like really bad data. So a lot of it has to do with the data that is coming in. We have SoFi getting hammered today as well, too. Robinhood is down. Various other stocks are down as well also. But I mean, is there something fundamentally wrong with Robinhood? In my opinion, no. It's just that people are getting really scared. And when stocks are at all-time highs, especially when they have ran up by so much from previous quarters, people take profits. And I mean, hey, profits are profits. To be honest, if I had bought Robinhood stock all the way back down here at $18, you bet my ass that I would have shedded some shares probably around like $100 range. Because there was a lot of talks once Robinhood broke through $100 that they were going to crash entirely. I probably would have gotten shaken out of some of my shares. Would have taken a gigantic gains. But I really see how the game is being played, and it's making me hold SoFi for very long term. If anything, I'm going to be adding. Would I open a position in Robinhood? Absolutely. But by me opening a position in Robinhood, they definitely would have to pull back. I have other stocks on my radar that I'm pretty much watching and stuff. But I mean, overall today, we got a bad release of data. I just want to go ahead and pull this article up once again, because even though this is CNBC, very, very biased website, but at the same time, they do release these reports. Job cuts for October totaled 150,000, a 183 surge from September, and higher than the same month a year ago. Highest level, worst year of layoffs since 2009. Not really the best. So this can really force the Federal Reserve, pretty much as I was talking about in yesterday's video. And by the way, if you are new here, welcome. If you can do me a favor, definitely drop a like. If you want to really see a variety of videos, definitely subscribe. I really appreciate everyone that has subscribed, and I will try to make these videos on a daily basis. But I am a small fish in a big pond, just like the average retail trader, and we're all just getting hammered one way or the other, but we're all in this together. I could be dead wrong, and I mean, hey, maybe the market is going to rebound, and this is going to be totally irrelevant, but I really don't know. This is like really bad data. It's really shaking up a lot of stocks, and the biggest stocks that get hit over bad data are really stocks like Robinhood that has ran up so much. This may trigger a lot of people. I am a Palantir bull myself. I do not own any shares. I've been in and out of this stock repeatedly, but this stock is on a bullish uptrend. And I mean, hey, this stock is selling off. Every single stock that has ran up, even SoFi, if we continue to get bad data, it's going to pull back. Would it be a good time to pick up a lot of shares, in my opinion? Absolutely. I am a AMD shareholder. I'm holding a decent sized position on AMD. Was buying shares in the low hundreds, and I honestly wish that I ended up buying more shares. Oh man, this one is such a hidden gem. But could AMD significantly sell off? Oh, absolutely. Could we pull back to the 200? Could we even go lower? Oh, absolutely. If bad data comes back, even though AMD completely just they're growing. Oh, this is just awesome. This is a humongous revenue beat. Robinhood came in with great revenue as well too. I mean, Robinhood is producing $1 billion per quarter, which is awesome. SoFi is probably going to hit that this upcoming quarter as well too. But if this data continues to come out negative, you're going to have a lot of drama. And that's pretty much what we're seeing right now. The big picture is that look at the long term and look at companies with great leadership. AMD, phenomenal leadership. SoFi, phenomenal leadership. Robinhood, yeah, phenomenal leadership. The reason why that I hesitated for saying that is because there was so much drama around 2022, I remember. 2022, nobody wanted this. And there was a lot of drama around this stock. A lot of drama. A lot of people were saying like F this, screw this. We bought in the 30s and now we're down in the 7s. Like, you got to be kidding me. A lot of drama. But look what ends up happening. The same thing. When the stock busted out during February of this year and then completely sold off 50%, I was pretty much out of cash during this time frame. But Robinhood was one of the companies I was thinking about throwing money to. Honestly, I really wish I did. But hey, you live and learn. But yeah, great leadership that is going to execute. Robinhood is a little different because they rely on people buying stocks on margin. So they prosper more in a very bullish market. If we go into a bearish market again, maybe the stock is going to pull back. Who knows? But regardless, I do believe the leadership at Robinhood is significantly good. I'm going to really wrap up this video a little shorter today because I actually got to go ahead and eat an early lunch and do a lot of work later on. But overall premise is that we keep getting bad data that just keeps knocking us down. And the Federal Reserve is now behind us, pushing us forward. But just because the Federal Reserve is going to be cutting rates, it doesn't mean that the push forward is not going to be painful. We could very well dive into a recession very soon. Is it going to be a recession like 2008 where everyone wants it to be so they can buy very cheap stocks? Probably not. Is it going to be maybe like a 2022? Who knows? I'm definitely not God. I can't predict the future, but there's a lot of hesitation and drama. My overall opinion on stuff is just, please do your due diligence. I'm not a financial advisor. I'm just, once again, a small fish in a big pond, and I really like talking about stocks. I'm just getting back into the groove of video making after taking a break for a while, but I gotta really decide where I want to go with some of these videos. I may just cover one stock per day. I may cover multiple stocks per day. I may just make a conglomerate video of stocks that I'm bullish on. I'm not really sure, but I'll decide relatively soon, probably within the week, and we'll go from there. All right, for anyone that's watching, love ya, appreciate ya, and I'll see you on the next one. Later.